Super Typhoon Mawar lashed the tiny US territory of Guam last night, terrorising residents who experienced howling winds and periods of intense rainfall, all within the space of 12 hours. While there's been no deaths reported so far, it's understood 2 people are injured. A typhoon warning was still in effect for Guam and Rota as of 2 p.m. Thursday local time. Caleb Fotheringham has been following the developments.
Cars were flipped and corrugated iron was torn off roofs when Category 4 Typhoon Mawar made landfall in Guam yesterday evening. The eye of the storm briefly passed over northern Guam with damaging winds continuing through Thursday. It was the strongest typhoon to hit the United States territory since 2002. Meteorologist Landon Adlett from the U.S. National Weather Service office in Guam says it would take weeks for the island to clean up the mess.
We are waking up to a rather disturbing scene out there across Guam. We're looking out our door and what used to be a jungle looks like toothpicks. It looks like a scene from the movie Twister with trees just thrashed apart. We lost most of our non-coconut trees out there yesterday evening. We have a mess on hand.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency are reporting 2 people are injured in Guam as of Thursday morning. No fatalities have been reported so far. A spokesperson says the damage caused by Typhoon Mawar is currently being assessed by Guam Homeland Security, Department of Public Works, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. RNZ correspondent Mark Rabagau says government agencies were closed on Thursday and schools will remain shut until Friday. Mr. Rabagau says following the storm, the first priority for Rota Island is to prepare ports to collect supplies. He says residents on the island have already reported damages to their homes.
Their first mission, once the sun comes out, is go to the docks. That means to go to the airport, to go to the seaports, and clear the access roads going through it. So when supplies do come in, they won't have any difficulty bringing those supplies to those who really need it.
The Public Information Officer for the Governor of Northern Mariana Islands, Frankie Leptico, says Rota took the biggest beating out of all the CNMI islands. He says there have been no reports of major injuries or fatalities in the Northern Marianas as of Thursday afternoon.
No major damage has been reported from this morning, but again, those assessments are still being conducted. There have been some communication towers that have been affected, but as far as major damage that we are seeing on Guam, we are not seeing here in the CNMI.
A spokesperson for the United States Federal Emergency Management Agency say they have over 130 staff ready to help local response efforts in Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands. The spokesperson says the agency has over 100 generators as well as emergency communication equipment also being sent. They say the agency's distribution centre in Guam is fully stocked, with about 4 times the amount of food and water compared to during Typhoon Mangkhut in 2018. Mawar was upgraded to a super typhoon after passing the Mariana Islands and could threaten Taiwan and the Philippines next week.
That was Caleb Fotheringham with that report. For the latest updates and information on Typhoon Mawar, head over to our website rnzi.com.